The Finance Dashboard is the operational command center of the entire finance module. Everything on this page is designed to answer one question. What is the current financial health of the school? At the top of the dashboard, you'll find 4 key performance indicators. Total invoiced represents the total value of all student invoices generated by the school. Total collected shows the amount that has actually been received and confirmed. Collection rate measures how effectively outstanding invoices are being converted into payments. And outstanding balance shows the amount that is still owed by students and guardians. The final KPI highlights the total value of scholarship awards applied across student accounts. Together, these figures provide an immediate snapshot of the school's financial position. The dashboard can be filtered by academic year, currency, and date range. As filters change, every card, chart, and financial metric updates automatically. This allows school leadership to analyze performance across different periods without generating separate reports. Below the KPI section, revenue trends provide visibility into billing activity versus actual collections. This helps finance teams identify whether revenue collection is keeping pace with invoice generation, or whether a growing gap is developing. The fee breakdown section shows how revenue is distributed across fee categories such as tuition, registration, transport, boarding, examinations, and other charges. This helps administrators understand which revenue streams contribute most significantly to the school's income. The aging analysis provides another critical view. Outstanding balances are grouped by age, current, 30 days overdue, 60 days overdue, 90 days overdue, and 120 days and beyond. This allows finance teams to prioritize collection efforts where they are most needed. Recent activity provides real-time visibility into payments, receipts, billing events, and financial updates occurring throughout the day. Without opening any additional pages, users can immediately see what has changed. Now let's look at one of the most important navigation tools in the entire finance module, the Workflow Doc. The Workflow Doc serves as a visual map of the complete finance ecosystem. Rather than navigating page by page, users can see the entire financial lifecycle in one place. Each workflow cluster represents a major area of responsibility, and each step is arranged in the order that schools typically perform the work. The first cluster is payment collection. This is where day-to-day finance operations occur. It includes the dashboard, analytics, payments, receipts, receipt templates, student payment profiles, and student financial summaries. The second cluster is the billing pipeline. This is where financial obligations are created. Fee structures define what students should be charged. Billing runs generate charges at scale, and invoices represent the actual obligations assigned to individual students. The third cluster is payment gateways. Bank settings acts as the central configuration point. From there, the school can connect online payment providers including Stripe, PayNow, Inbucks, mobile money services, and direct bank transfers. The fourth cluster is accounting. This is where operational finance becomes formal bookkeeping, general ledger, journal entries, cash book, cash flow tracking, expenditures, bank statements, reconciliation, and ledger exports. The fifth cluster is financial statements. Here, accounting data is transformed into executive-level reports, trial balance, income statement, and balance sheet. The sixth cluster is posting controls. This area governs how transactions move into the accounting system. Policies, account mappings, rule overrides, automation rules, change requests, exceptions, and simulations. These controls ensure consistency and financial governance across the entire platform. The seventh cluster is scholarships. Programs define scholarship initiatives. Awards determine student eligibility and allocation. Applications manage the approval process. The eighth cluster is Audit Trail. Every significant financial action is recorded here, creating transparency, accountability, and compliance. Now that we've explored the structure, let's connect everything into a complete financial lifecycle. The journey begins with FE structures. Before a school can charge students, it must define what is being charged: tuition, registration, boarding, transport, examinations, and any additional fees. Each fee includes an amount, a billing frequency, a currency, and the students to whom it applies. Once fees have been defined, the billing pipeline takes over. Billing runs select groups of students and generate invoices automatically. Whether a school has 100 students or 1,000 students, invoices can be generated in a matter of seconds. Those invoices are then delivered to guardians through available communication channels. Parents can view balances, review charges, and understand payment deadlines. Next comes payment collection. Payments may arrive through cash, bank transfer, mobile money, or integrated online payment gateways. Each payment is recorded against the appropriate student account. The system allocates funds automatically, and a receipt is generated immediately. Receipts can be printed, downloaded, emailed, or shared electronically, providing clear proof of payment for both the school and the guardian. Behind the scenes, every financial transaction updates the accounting records. Payments flow into the general ledger, cash movements are reflected in the cash book, and expenditures record money leaving the institution. As banking activity occurs, finance teams import bank statements and perform reconciliation. This process confirms that system transactions match actual bank activity, helping identify discrepancies before they become problems. When the reporting period concludes, the system generates formal financial statements. The trial balance verifies accounting integrity. The income statement measures financial performance, and the balance sheet presents the school's overall financial position. Throughout every stage of this journey, the audit trail records activity automatically, ensuring that administrators, auditors, and governing boards can trace exactly what happened, when it happened, and who performed the action. In summary, the complete finance lifecycle follows a clear sequence: fee setup, billing, invoicing, payment collection, receipting, accounting, reconciliation, financial reporting, and audit compliance. Finally, navigation within the finance module mirrors this same structure. The sidebar reflects the same workflow clusters found in the workflow doc. Users can move between operational finance, billing, accounting, reporting, scholarships, and compliance functions using whichever navigation method they prefer. Both approaches provide instant access to every area of the system. In the next video, we will begin with fee structures. We'll explore how schools define fees, configure billing rules, create payment plans, and manage fee adjustments. Once fee structures are configured correctly, everything else in the finance lifecycle becomes possible.